Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Megan Fox inspired makeup look. She wore this look, I believe, to Jimmy Kimmel. It was like an interview. I just really, I loved it. I thought it was stunning. Yeah, it's just a beautiful kind of cherry red, orangey lip and a slate gray eyeshadow with some liner. And she's sort of bronzed and beautiful and stunning, and I love it, and I wanted to recreate it. So Megan and I do not look alike. We have completely different features. So this is more so not a transformation, but more just a makeup recreation. I got inspired by it. So I'm gonna be working out of two eyeshadow palettes. One is going to be the Milani Gilded Pastels, and then the Riviera Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, so I'm going to be using these two to create this look, but you don't need two palettes. You just basically need a white eyeshadow, a slate gray, and kind of a little bit darker than a gray, and you're going to need a black eyeliner or false eyelashes if you prefer to put those on, and like a nice cherry red lip. So let's just jump right in. I have already carved out my face, contoured. That's what I mean by carving. I've contoured my face, and I have concealer on, like some like lip oil on, a tiny little bit of just overall light face powder. And so next, after all of that is done, I didn't want to come on and do it because I just thought it would be so time consuming, but I will link up above or in the description box my contour and highlighting routine, or my face, my base, even my skincare. I will link that in the description box or up above. So I started with all of that on, and the next thing I'm going to do before I start with the eyes and anything else would be to start baking and using some powder to set all of everything in. So I did use a light powder just to set everything because I used creams. So I have cream concealer on, cream contour, just it's all cream right now, so I want to make sure that everything is going to be set. So the first thing I'm going to do is, and what I've been loving to do, so after I put on all of my concealers and my cream products, I like to just with clean hands just dab everything in. I don't know, I just feel like it really helps to make everything stay longer, and it just warms the products up so that it doesn't start creating fine lines and all of that throughout the day. So for powder, I'm taking Airspun, the original Formula Loose Face Powder by Coty. Love this stuff. You get so much product. And what I've also been liking to do is use a damp sponge. This is my little Patrick from the Wet n Wild collection. You can use anything, and I'm going to just set with the powder those areas, and I'll show you. So definitely set, you want to set that nice contour because her face is so, it's very Anglo, very sharp. And I'm trying to basically create that by doing this. And you're also just baking that nice contour that you just did. Rule of thumb is to go from the top of the ear, corner of the mouth. That's basically where you're following. But if you were blessed with beautiful bone structure like Megan Fox, you don't have to do this part. And now I'm just gonna try and chisel out my nose some. And we're just baking. That's all we're doing. Taking powder and baking. Then take the excess and go over areas that would get oily. What I like to do is make a face like this and then go over your marionette lines, which are these like laugh lines, and that's gonna help with like creasing during the day. I'm gonna switch to a smaller damp little beauty blender. I got this at CVS, and I'm just going to go under my eyes. Super important when working with shadow and all of that, and get all up in the corner. So you want to definitely put a nice thick amount on. I know you're probably like, why is she putting so much on? And it's important if you really want to make the makeup stay. Going to be working primarily with a shade called Ghosted and Concrete Runway. So Concrete Runway is definitely going to be the star of the show right here, which is like a slate gray, and then taking this shade called Ghosted, and that's going to go pretty much all over the entire lid. So take Ghosted and go from the corner of the eye all the way up to the brow, all the way. I haven't seen a look like this in a while. Usually it's a lot of like bronzes, and this is a slate gray with this creamy white, and it makes your eyes look bigger, in my opinion. I wouldn't try and go in with like a stark white. It can kind of make you look a little funny. Go in with like this shade is perfect. It's like this, it's kind of like a bone, like an ivory. If you can just dust some concealer and then dust powder over it, you pretty much have created the same effect. You're gonna take your finger and you're gonna go in with that gray, that Concrete Runway, and this is gonna be the star of the show. It looks just like this, and it's so pretty, and you're just gonna basically put this on your lid and a little bit out. So you might need like a buffing brush to help distribute it. Okay. So lid and out. And then, so after that's done, you're gonna go into the Riviera palette. If you don't have the palette, just try and get something that's gonna kind of give off the effect of, see, this is the original matte, and then this is, it's a little bit more shimmery. And we're just gonna pack it in the outer part of the eye, giving the eye a little bit more of an almond shape. And we're gonna be buffing all that, don't worry. Next, I'm gonna take the color Sails in here, which is white. Okay, and I'm just gonna take my pinky and I'm just gonna bring that in like this. Okay, you see? Not all the way, just in this part. Bone to really, because she's got those eyebrows that are just so pretty and dark. So you're just opening up this whole area. And this makeup was created by, her Instagram is ASH Kolm, Kolm, and she's a, you know, a celebrity makeup artist, and she's amazing. She's so amazing. So next, you can just take that white that I just used, or any white shade that you have at home, or I have a white crayon from NYX in Milk, and she definitely has white under her eye. It's a nice trick. if you don't have like bigger eyes, but pretty much that's what we have so far. Next is going to be, okay, so bear with me when it comes to this. If you're going to use false eyelashes, I would put them on at this point. I'm not going to use false eyelashes, so I have to do this part next. So I'm taking a liquid black liner, mega liner, Wet n Wild, whatever, it could be anything. And I'm gonna basically mimic where my lash line is. So if you have false eyelashes on, that would probably be better in your favor, because that's the overall goal, is to thicken the overall lash line. We're not creating a wing. We are just creating. You see how I just made the lash line thicker? That's all you're doing. And it's not that simple. So just make sure to have like a steady hand. Don't go all the way in with it. Just where your lash line is, fill it in, or put false eyelashes on, because it doesn't appear to me like she has any sort of like liner on or anything. I think she just enhanced where her false eyelashes were, or the false eyelash band was there. Now I'm going with mascara. This is from Essence, and it's their Lash Effect, and I love this stuff so much. It's so pretty. What we're gonna do is we're going to, I gotta get a duster off her, a wiper. 1 second. Just dusting all this away pretty much. And we're gonna focus on lips. So next, I'm taking from Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild, as you can pretty much tell. This is called Sugar, and it's so cute. It's like $1 something. And I'm just going to put this right on my nose like this to help just sort of slim the bridge of my nose down and make my nose look like it kind of swoops up and is shorter, because her nose is definitely a lot thinner than mine. I don't see in the picture like any type of chandelier brightening highlighter, so I'm going to go into my Bare Minerals, just my regular original foundation, and just make sure the under eyes are nice and bright. And areas that we want to, you know, cover up, like this freaking pimple I have up here. I'm gonna take some of this Wet n Wild stuff, put it on my finger, and then I'm just gonna focus it right where I would technically put highlighter, which is upper cheekbone area. And I really like it because it's actually, I think it's an eyeshadow, but I love it because it just really brightens. Would be lips. Lips, I really think that she just has like a cherry red on. So I'm taking my trusty Fire and Ice, which I love. Marilyn Monroe used to wear this. It's from Revlon, and it's just so pretty. You might need a lip liner. You just might. Okay, and I think that is the look. It's very bronzy skin. But the thing I really like about it is this whole part right here is just so opened up and white, and it's really bringing like youth to her look, and it's almost giving off like an old Hollywood vibe, because this is really how they would do their makeup. The nice lip, and then everything kind of bright here. Megan and I do not have the same features, but this is pretty much the look. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. It really honestly means the world to me. So yeah, I love to do makeup, I love to sing. As you guys know, I'm a singer-songwriter, so definitely check out my original music and my covers. I'm on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, you name it, I'm on it. But yeah, I really like it, and it's so pretty. She wore it to a bunch of her interviews, I believe, or just the one interview that she did for her new movie called the Till Death, which I really want to see. And I also want to see Midnight in the Switchgrass. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know what you guys want to see next, if you want me to recreate any other celebrity looks. Yeah, I love you guys, and I hope you're having an amazing summer or winter wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I hope you're safe and happy and healthy. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one.